bring it to Pakistan. Okay, we have a particular legal culture
Yeah.
here, okay, which is very unique
Yes, we do.
in how it deals with the law, how it applies the law. But I think also in terms of technology adoption, we are, I would, even go as far as saying, we're resistant to change.
Oh, yeah.
The bar, the bench in Pakistan. So I wanted to ask you, how are we in Pakistan here adopting this? We've heard the international figures,
Yeah.
but domestically, how are you seeing that? And secondly, we are a very, offline, hard copy based legal culture, right?
We are.
And how is that really going to be a problem or a hurdle for really AI adoption like that?
I think the biggest, and I mean, all respect to the Honorable Supreme Court of Pakistan, but when I have to tell people just how outdated we are, I tell them to look at the recordings that Kanundan is doing of live proceedings. When a lawyer walks up to the rostrum and he's quoting the law, let's say it's a bench of 5 or 6, right? 6 people are going to go with books in their hands up to the bench, open those books and point their fingers to where the lawyer is reading from, so that the judge knows, oh, acha yahan se padha.
My God.
I mean, that's how outdated we are. We've hired people to open books in front of our benches. But you see, this is not unique to Pakistan. Like I'm very hopeful for 2 reasons. I'm very hopeful because my own experience of training in Pakistan has been 500 plus lawyers. I mean, nobody forced them to learn artificial intelligence. It's become one of the most popular AI courses in law.
Wow.
The reason these people they've signed up themselves, and it's usually the chief legal officers, the head of the in-house legal counsels, or the partners of the law firms that have asked all of their sort of juniors to be trained. So I see that a sense of urgency is being created. But you're absolutely right. Look, and it's not just in law, by the way. In countries like Pakistan or similar global south jurisdictions, tech adoption usually happens with a delay of around 5 to 10 years, right? So really, Facebook, for example, came out in 2004. We made our first accounts on Facebook in 2008, 9, 10, right? So we're usually late, but that's fine. In this and in all previous technologies, it was okay for you to be late. If you don't know how to use email in a system that is otherwise manual, fine, you'll get work done. This is game changing because the adoption rates are crazy. I just told you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, a lot of lawyers are going to be left behind. I'm going to be very honest with you. They're going to be left behind. And I'm specifically talking about large law firms. You see, commercial practice in Pakistan is in the hands of 20, 30 different law firms. They control 80% of the large commercial litigation in Pakistan, right?
Yeah.
The majority of them are based across KLI, Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad. Within those firms, firms that adopt artificial intelligence are going to have an immediate and long-term advantage over firms that even delay this decision by 1 year, because the models are changing that rapidly, right? For a normal lawyer, for the majority of your lawyers in the bar, they probably have 5 to 6 more good years before people realize that this is an advantage that sets me apart by miles. And especially when you have young students come in who are naturally using ChatGPT and Claude in their universities, they are going to outperform these lawyers. And the market's really fundamentally going to shift. So for senior lawyers, for founding partners right now, for example, of law firms, for senior in-house counsels, I mean, this is the time to ring an emergency bell. And for them, and for the lawyers that are graduating today, for everybody in the middle, they still probably have five good years.
Wow, that's